When I look back, we're getting ready to celebrate our 40th anniversary, and I look back on those 40 years. I've only been a part of that for 10 years, but this organization has really grown from nothing, just a kind of a kernel of an idea of how we can support people better in the community with developmental disabilities. And then we've grown into a $28 million organization that supports thousands of people every year. I would say during the 40-year period that we've been in existence, we've impacted the lives of literally thousands and thousands of people. We've got people that we have served for 40 years that have been with us since childhood into adulthood, and we've got people that have been added every year to us, from kids all the way up into further adults. So a total number would be in the tens of thousands, I would think. As we look beyond our 40 years and we look to the future, I think that the future is bright. I think we're going to continue to expand. In the past few years, we've taken over about 1,900 people from the state support coordination, case management services, and we have about another 1,400 to 1,500 to take over from them. So there's significant growth in that as well. But just in the fact that things are changing, opportunities are being provided to us so that we can provide different types and newer types of services. So I think we're going to continue to expand, and this population's not going away. We're going to be here, and we're going to be here to support them in any way we can. I've always been a problem solver, and I've always been in public service, and so when the opportunity for this position came about 10 years ago, I was very excited about being able to help this organization transition into a different stage and help it grow into a larger and hopefully more supportive organization than it had been in the past. You know, our mission is formal in that we are aimed at supporting people in the community with developmental disabilities, their families, and their relationships, and making them a part of their community. But when it gets down to it, our real mission is to advocate and educate for the individuals that need the supports and services that we can provide, but also to educate not just the individuals themselves about what's available for them and what they can do with their lives, but also educate the public and educate their guardians and parents and family members, legislature, anyone that we can, to stress the importance of what services and supports mean to this population and how we can help them live typical, normal lives. Since I've been executive director here, I think the most rewarding aspect of my job has been being able to help fit all the pieces together and bring all the different aspects of services and supports together to support the individuals we do. And this stems from the basic support and caring and active board that we have that supports everything we want to do and lets us help take advantage of the opportunities that are presented to us, as well as the great staff we've put together. Just everything all comes together in not easily sometimes, but it comes together so that we're actually providing so much better support and better services to the individuals in Jackson County than I ever thought possible. And that's really rewarding to me when I go out into the community and I'm actually able to meet with the individuals that are getting those supports, whether they're at work or in their day services, wherever opportunity we have that we can talk with them and see how it's going. And just to see the positive aspect and the positive impact that we've had on those individuals' lives and their families' lives is probably the most rewarding thing for me. And there's a lot of people out there that haven't had a lot of interaction or a lot of contact with people with developmental disabilities over the years, and that's because for many years the whole system looked at segregating people and keeping them apart from the community. And the one message I would want to give to individuals who have not had a lot of contact with people with developmental disabilities is that they are persons, they are individuals that are just like everyone else. They have the same needs and wants and desires that we all have. And it's not right that we've not been able to help them and give them the supports that they require sometimes. We all have disabilities to one degree or another, some just more than others. And so the focus should be on their abilities and how well they can fit into our communities and what they can contribute to our society. People have to understand that this is not an easy career to choose. But when you get into it and you understand what the needs are and how well you can impact the lives of individuals, it becomes more than a career, it becomes more than a job. It's something that you start to invest your entire life in. And disabilities are across the board. And so no matter if you have a family member with a disability or you're working with individuals with a disability, you learn skills here that help you cope with life and that help you live a better life. And the impact that you have on people, helping them to grow and learn to be a part of their community, just is unbelievable in the fact that when you see how positive you can impact the lives of people, it just gives you a feeling that this is much more than just a job. This is much more than a paycheck. You're really changing the world, and that's what makes it so important to me, and I think that's what makes it so important to the other individuals who work at eitas.